This is the main donor screen where you will add, edit and delete GADs and donor details. At the top of the screen here on the left, you will see a little header menu. This gives you a few pieces of information. First of all, donors just means that you're looking at the main donor screen. In the brackets here we have a number. This number shows you how many donors are displayed on the list underneath according to your current selections. Underneath that we have a short breadcrumb menu. These help you navigate within GiftWise Online, and if you click on any of these menu items it will take you to that menu level. So in this example the one that's available is the little dashboard icon. It will take you to the dashboard. If you go over to the right you will see a button bar. This contains the search, the new donor and the print donor buttons. Looking at the print donor, first of all, this will print out exactly what is displaying in the table currently. So whatever search you have performed last and whatever is displaying in the table, that's what will print out. If we just click that, I'll give you a print preview. So as I said, it just prints out exactly what you can see in the table. Go back to our donor screen. If we have a look at the new donor button, this launches the new donor screen, and basically on this next screen that will pop up, this is where you add all your personal details for your donor on the left side, and on the right side you will be putting in all your GAD details. So at the top, like the breadcrumb menus, as I said, if you click donors, it takes you back to the main donor screen. The last of the buttons on the top button bar is the blue search donor button. If you click this, you can perform a comprehensive search of all the donors in the system. A search panel drops down, and within this you can see various options for you to search on. In the name box you can put any part or all of a name to search on. So for this example I'll put in a TA, and if I click search you can see that it's brought back all names, forenames and surnames that have a TA. So Taggart, Stanley, etc. If we reset that and we look at the folio number box, similarly to the name field, you can enter any number or number sequence and the results returned will be any folio or envelope numbers containing that search sequence. For example, here we'll put in a 12 and the results will bring back 12, 512, 351, 712 and so on. Just reset that back. Going down on and looking at the main table, you can see it's split into columns: the folio number, name, address, the donation total for the donor so far this year, their status, if they're a taxpayer or not, and the type of donor they are. All of the columns you can click on the header and it will order to that column. Defaults to the folio number. If you wanted to order it by name, you click name and you can see it's ordered it alphabetically by name, and so on. If we go along to have a look at the status column in particular, you can change the status of the donor from current to not current by clicking the link once. It brings up a little pop-up, change status, and it gives you the option to terminate that donor. This brings up a further change status screen, and you could be asked to input the date and the reason for the termination. There's various reasons available to you, and then you would click save. The taxpayer column displays whether they're a current taxpayer or not, and so this will either always read yes or no, and the type is preset to standard here. This smaller button bar, which is available on each donor row, if you roll over each of these icons it does give you a tooltip as to what they do. So this first one is the donation history for this donor. Through here you can also add single donations for this donor. If you roll to the next one, the little handshake icon, this gives you all the details recorded about the donor's GAD, and you can make any edits through here. The next one along is the donor details. So all the personal details recorded about the donor can be viewed or edited through here. The changes made, so if any time you log onto the system and you make a change to a donor, this would be recorded, and then you can view back all the changes that you have made. So this is kind of tracking system. If we click it, I'll just give you an example. Gives you the date, time, action, if you've changed amount, or if you change your name, and so on. And lastly, on this little button bar, we have the print. Now, the print button on each row will print an individual report about this donor only. It contains all their personal and information and GAD details, and also a full donation history. So I'll just give you a preview of one. So as you can see, top details is their personal, moving on to their GAD details, and then start of their table of their donation history. So I think that's everything I wanted to show you about the main donor screen, and thanks for watching. Thank you.